All right. Welcome on, y'all. I am the spiritual gangster, and hopefully I'm ready to get somebody an encouraging read that is going through a discouraging situation. I will start off this read with a star seeds message to help guide us through this situation. If something does resonate with you in this situation, please take heed to it. If something does not resonate with you in this situation, please do not take heed to it at all. It'll be for entertainment purposes only. All right, my lord. I did do a pre-shuffle, but I will do another one right before your eyes, my peoples. Why? Because seeing is believing. All right. All right, okay. We got sliding up in there on this full moon, okay? All right. Chanel, my dog. Yeah. Okay, that's right. All right. Okay, Laura. Walk on with it, okay? Yes, Princess Divine. God's evening to you, okay? Yes, all right. Okay, all right. Brittany. Yeah, walk on with it, okay? Yes, all right. Okay, yeah. Too bossed up. What it do? Okay, yes, Chanel Humber is the lights off girl. No, that's the moon up there. Can't you tell? That's the moon. I'm trying to put on an effect for it, okay? All right, please, Spirit, give us one in the collective energy. Give us one call. What we need to know right now, Spirit, please give us one. All right, boy. Thank you, Spirit. Look, Chanel, the light collective. Okay, yes, yeah, okay. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world collective. Okay, yeah, look at the black diamond sliding up in there. Walk on with it. Okay, yeah. All right, and look, collective, okay? Since it is the full moon, we're going to be doing some extra meddling, and I done busted out the what lies beneath, okay? We're going to pull 3 cards from this to see what lies beneath under this full moon before we get into the reading, okay? If that's high with y'all, okay? Yeah. All right, please, Spirit, give us 3, okay? Let's get 3, all right? I didn't have no set number, but fuck it. Let's get 3. But fuck it. All right. Please, Spirit, give us 3. What lies beneath? What we need to know? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. First thing that came out collective was motherfuckers out here putting on a show collective, okay? Southern Gal, walk on with it, okay? Charlene, what it do, okay? Yes, okay? Somebody's putting on a show, okay? Yeah, okay, yeah, because look, something done got destroyed, okay? Yes, shattered, broken, completely ruined, okay? Yeah, somebody's putting on a show because some shit done got destroyed, all right? What's this? What's this last one? Okay. Yeah, okay. Look, this could be a fake friend, okay? Some fake friends, okay? All right. Yeah, Felsenberg. Walk on, okay? All right, yeah. Now let's get the homemades and see what we get cracking. Oh, Lord, because look, collective, it's a homicide investigation. Okay, Lord, all right. That's why somebody's putting on the show because some shit done got destroyed. Collective, yeah, look behind the scenes. All right, yeah, collective, look behind the scenes, collective, okay? It's a homicide investigation, okay? But look, some light is going to be shed on this because a motherfucker is out here putting on the show because some shit is getting destroyed all because of some fake friends they could have been involved with. That's why you got to watch what you do around motherfuckers, all right? Not everything is for everybody. Okay. All right, let's get let's get a cut so we can jump into this. Bye. Okay. Yeah. And walk on with it, my dog. One more for good measure. Woo. Walk on with it. Yeah, because look, a lot of motherfuckers slandered you. Okay, Mama Bear. Walk on. All right, collective. And off of the top We got, yeah, collective, okay, it's time to elevate, okay? Somebody know that it's time to elevate from what they doing. Next. Yeah, collective, because look, they being coached, okay? It's time to elevate and move on because they being coached by a motherfucker. Yeah, good for you. Next. Yeah, collective, man, because this person is feeling the boomerang effect of what they involved in. Pam, walk on with it. Next. Yeah, collective, okay, all right. Yeah, because look, someone's being told by a truth dealer, you the truth dealer. All right, what's this all surrounding? Yeah, collective, okay. Somebody's a master manipulator, okay? All right, now somebody's dealing with a master manipulator. Next. Yeah, collective, okay, yeah. Because somebody got some family ties, okay? Or somebody's dealing with somebody's family. Next. And they're finding out a motherfucker is a backstabber. Go figure. Hell, if this is your family collective, okay, stabbing you in the back, what another motherfucker think? Next. Yeah, collective. This is somebody's husband or wife that's involved in this shit, okay? All right. Last but not least. Yeah, okay. It's coming together 888 balance, baby. Yeah. Okay, what's at the bottom? Yeah, collective, okay. Somebody in this energy was sleeping on you, okay? All right. All right, let's get right away and jump right away into this message, collective. First off, Spirit is letting us know light. Yes, it is time to reveal your radiant light to the world, collective. Yes, light, okay? And then look, when it was coming to the what lies beneath, collective, a motherfucker is out here putting on a show because some shit is getting destroyed for them because of some fake friends, okay? That could be significant, all right? Yeah, because look, first card out, collective, okay? Somebody now feels like that it is time to elevate, okay? Yes, we got time to elevate, collective, okay? Because look, when it was coming to these fake friends, collective, okay? They was being coached, okay? Yes, we got they being coached, all right? And then after that, collective, this person is feeling the boomerang effect, collective. Yes, we got boomerang effect, okay? Because look, you a truth dealer, okay? Somebody in this energy is a truth dealer, collective, okay? And they ain't telling nothing but the truth dealer, all right, collective, all right? And what did they tell them the truth about? What this is all surrounding, okay? Somebody being a master manipulator, collective, okay? All right, so somebody is a master manipulator. They coaching people, they groom people, okay, collective, all right? This for somebody, we got master manipulator. And then after that, collective, we got family ties, okay? So this could be somebody's family. Somebody's tied up in your family with somebody, collective, okay? Yes, I'm family ties. And rounding out the bottom, collective, okay? Somebody in this energy, collective, okay? They a motherfucking backstabber, collective, okay? This could be somebody's husband or wife, all right? This could be a married couple involved in this shit, collective, all right? Yeah. Last but not least, okay? All right? It's coming together. 888 balance, all right? Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, who else slided up in here? Okay. All right. Moonbird. Okay. Yes. All right. Walk on. Okay. Welcome in. Okay. Find out. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. And at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, collective. We got the Ten of Wands. All right. Average Leo Sagittarius energy. Okay, collective. And I just said it's coming. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Okay, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, collective, okay, all right. So the Ten of Wands, okay, all right, and I just said it's coming together, 888 balance. So because it's coming together for you, collective, okay, balance and shit is being restored in your life. It's got somebody out here heavily burdened, okay. Somebody, all right, yeah, collective, okay. Somebody could even be exhausted because the Ten of Wands could also talk about being exhausted, collective, okay. All right, somebody is exhausted with this energy, okay. All right, Lazaro. Okay, walk on. Okay, yes, yeah. Damn, okay. Shit. Hopefully this ain't you in this Ten of Wands energy, but this could be somebody that you're dealing with. Got the Ten of Wands. Yeah, collective iron. This is the person. Look, they exhausted collective, okay, and they know that it's time to elevate. Please, Spirit, give us one for time to elevate in the collective energy. All right, thank you, Spirit. Man, look, we got the World card, Capricorn Energy Collective, okay? Clarifying time to elevate, okay? All right, so this could be a Capricorn that know that it's time to elevate. A Capricorn, it's time to elevate, okay? Take it how it resonates with you, okay? But look, Collective, somebody know it's time to elevate and close out a cycle, okay? All right, yes, okay? Yeah, because look, remember these motherfuckers is out here, somebody's out here putting on the show because some shit done got destroyed for them because of some fake friends, all right? And this could be why they know it's time to elevate and close out a cycle, okay? Yeah, Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Energy Collective, okay? Because look, somebody's speaking the truth, okay? Yeah, because look, all because somebody's speaking the truth, Collective, somebody could be ready to go to jail. Magician, Virgo, Gemini, Energy Collective, okay? Behind what they was trying to manifest with these people they collaborated with, Collective. Yes, these fake friends. Yeah, because look, it's opportunity that they seize, Collective, to try to have control over a situation. Emperor, Divine Masculine, Aries, Energy Collective. Yes, some shit is getting laid to rest, Collective. Why? Justice card, Libra Energy. Because somebody got some legal issues they got to deal with, Collective. Yeah. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Energy Collective, okay? And yeah, you can be confident on the foresight that you got, okay? Yeah, Collective, okay? About somebody being coached, please, Spirit, what's one for they being coached in the collective energy? All right, yeah. So you can feel the vibes, Collective, that somebody's energy ain't they energy, Collective, okay? All right, please, Spirit, what's one? They being coached in the collective. Yeah, Collective, okay, by a group of people, Collective, yeah. Now they want to walk away, whoever it is. Please, Spirit, what's one? They being coached. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Collective. Look, we got the Six of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? Seven chosen, okay? Walk on, okay? Yes, I clarifying they being coached, okay? So look, whoever says this being coached, they know that it's time to move on to common waters, Collective, and it's time to elevate. Yes, Collective. Somebody's ready to close out a cycle, Collective, and elevate from this bullshit that they doing because they being coached by somebody else and they ready to move on from this shit, okay? Yeah, Empress, Divine Feminine, Libra, Taurus energy, okay? All right, so this could be somebody's baby mama. All right, this could be a mother figure, okay? Collective, all right? Yeah, Lover's card, Gemini energy, okay? Yes, Collective, okay? That was involved in a partnership for a long time, Collective, okay? Yes, Sun card, Leo energy, okay? But look, it's ready to be exposed to you that this was the person that was bringing you conflict, Collective, yes, all right? And this motherfucker sorry, only because their ass is feeling the boomerang effect. Please, Brick, what's one for boomerang effect in the collective energy? That's the only reason, motherfucker. Please, Brick, what's one? Boomerang effect in the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy collective, okay? I clarifying boomerang effect, okay? So this could be a Aries, okay, collective, this could be a fire sign woman feeling the boomerang effect. Aries, fire sign woman, a motherfucker's feeling it. Take us how it resonates, please, but look, collective, Look, because the Queen of Wands collective, okay? This is somebody, the Queen of Wands is usually somebody that's feisty, collective, okay? So look, it's feisty ass energy somebody was putting out, okay? This shit could be coming back onto them because look, they was being coached to do this. All right, yeah, and look, whoever says is ready to move on from doing this, collective, because they know it's time to elevate and close out this cycle. All right, yeah, collective, but look, okay, somebody's feeling okay, or collective, okay, you could still be in this Queen of Wands energy, okay? Out here looking sexy, confident, collective, okay? And somebody, okay, somebody was being coached on to be like, you ain't that, collective, okay? But anyway, collective, somebody's feeling the boomerang effect behind your confidence. I back behind you, being confident. Yeah, Ace of Wands, that's the truth. And look, you getting a new beginning in life, collective, okay? Somebody's ready to try to come to you with an offer. Yeah, somebody from your past, collective, is ready to come rushing in. Yeah, but look, you got foresight on this. You can see this person coming from a mile away. Justice card, Libra energy, collective, okay? And look, this person wants to try to make something fair between you and them, collective, okay? After bringing conflict your way. Yes, look, collective, I'm telling you, this person's sorry, okay? Because look, quick communication is coming in, collective, all right? About the decision that this person made, all right? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, collective, okay? And look, it's bold action that this person took. Judgment, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Done got their ass placed under judgment, okay? All right? Guardian Oracle, Love and Light, okay? Yes, I. Queen the Empress, yes, okay? Look, collective, I. Yeah, somebody's under judgment because you a truth dealer, all right? Now, you was telling the truth about what the fuck this person was doing. Please, Spirit, give us more for truth dealer in the collective energy. Please, Spirit, give us more. Truth dealer in the collective. All right, thank you, Spirit. Ball. Yeah, collective. We got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Collective, okay? Yes. Clarifying truth dealer. All right, so look, this truth dealer collective. Because look, you could have been telling the truth about what this person was doing or whatever, collective, okay? And they got this person real uncomfortable right now, collective, yes. And they are feeling the boomerang effect behind you being so confident about them being coached. And now whoever it is ready to move on to calmer waters, collective, because they know that it's time to elevate because the cycle is closing out. Whatever this shit is going on or whatever, I feel like this person is intuitive too, collective, okay? And they feeling it. They feeling the effects of it, okay, collective? Yeah, but look, your intuition on point, truth dealer, and you got a motherfucker uncomfortable. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, collective. I ain't, yeah, because look, look, you can see, because the Queen of Pentacles sometimes, she could be seen as somebody that's looking into a crystal ball, collective, okay? Because look, you had some insight, collective, okay, about this thief, collaborating with other motherfuckers, collective, yes. Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy, collective, okay? And look, this person could have been doing some type of manipulation. Look, next card out is Master Manipulator. Please, collective, please give us more for Master Manipulating the collective energy. That's what you was telling the truth about, collective. Please, Spirit, give us one. Master Manipulator in the collective. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you, Spirit. All right, we got the Two of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and okay? So they love third eye. What going on, okay? Yes, all right. High Priestess, Pisces, energy, clarifying Master Manipulator. Okay, so this could be a Pisces. All right, that's a Master Manipulator. A Pisces, we're dealing with a Master Manipulator. Take us how it resonates. But look, okay, this Master Manipulator made the choice. The Two of Wands talks about a choice, collective. Even though they knew, this person knew. I said somebody was intuitive. This person knew that you was a truth dealer, collective, and now this person is real uncomfortable because they are feeling the boomerang effect. All right. Yeah, collective, okay? And look, the Queen of Wands could even be a witch, okay? Yeah, somebody that does magic, collective, okay? They could be feeling the boomerang effect for some shit they done put out in the ethers, all right? Yeah, collective, but look, it's Master Manipulator, collective, okay? All right? They still made the choice, even though they knew that you was a high priestess, high priest, all right? Come on, man. Ten of Swords, collective. Look, this motherfucker's going through a painful ending behind what they is investing their time, energy, and effort into, collective. Trying to win at all costs over you. Tower, Scorpio, Aries energy, Deanna, walk on, okay? They going through a fucking tower moment right now. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, collective, okay? All right, but Spirit is encouraging you to keep moving with love and light because some shit is ready to come to a completion. So stand in your strength, collective, okay? Strength card, Leo energy, okay? All right, because look, somebody wants to come back around. Somebody wants to reconcile, collective, okay? Somebody you got family ties with. Please, Spirit, give us one for family ties. Sha-na-na-na in the collective energy. Please, Spirit, give us one. Family ties in the collective. confirmation. All right, we got the Ten of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, collective, okay? Clarifying family ties, okay? All right, so this is a family member. Somebody you got a family dynamic with, collective, okay? Yes, they got family ties with a master manipulator that's involved in this, collective, okay? All right, and they still made the choice knowing this person, look, they knew. They knew because the high priestess knows but doesn't say nothing, collective, okay? Faye, walk on, okay? Yes, collective, okay? Loving my boys, what it do? Yeah, collective, all right, so look, this person knew. They knew, collective, that you was a fucking truth dealer and you spits nothing but the fucking truth. And now this person is uncomfortable because they feeling the boomerang effect. Yeah, collective, okay, yeah. But look, okay, all right, this is a family member. Somebody you got family dynamic with, collective, okay? They got family ties with this person. Yeah, look, Lord have mercy. They having nightmares. This person having nightmares, collective, okay? Because they know they got to walk away. Okay? This person know they got to walk away from this situation. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, collective, all right? Yes. Because look, they got to tell the truth about this partnership they was involved in. Strength card, Leo energy, collective, okay? It could have been with a Leo, okay? You can be the Leo. Yeah, collective, okay? But look, all right? This person know they got to stand strong because they was the one out here putting in this hard work behind the scenes. Excuse me. Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy, collective. All right, but guess what? Oh Lord, some light is ready to be shed on that shit. Hermit card, Virgo energy, about a backstabber. Please, Spirit, give us one for backstabber in the collective energy. Or some lights ready to be shed on who the backstabber is. Please, Spirit, give us one for backstabber in the collective. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. All right, we got the Three of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? Yes, collective. Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, clarifying backstabber. All right, so look, collective. All right, this backstabber, or whoever it is that stabbed you in the back, this motherfucker's heart broke. They heart broke. Why? Because look, you unbothered. You unbothered, collective, okay? About this family member or somebody you got a family dynamic with, having family ties with a master manipulator, collective, yes. And look, this person still made the choice knowing this motherfucker knew that you was a truth dealer. So I could be talking to somebody that does tarot, you do some type of divination, okay? All right, does not have to be the case, but you somebody that stands up and speak the truth. And because of this collective, you got a motherfucker feeling uncomfortable right now, okay? All right, yeah, but look, all right, whoever the backstab is, collective, they heart broke because you ain't fucked up. Yeah, Two of Swords, and now this motherfucker don't know what to do, collective. Yes, all right, they don't know what to do because look, they want to come in with an offer, collective. Ace of Wands, that's the truth. This person, look, okay, Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. All right, this person, they want to start anew. Okay, somebody wants to try to have some type of new beginning with you, collective. All right, yes, all right, but look, they ain't know that you got boundaries up with their ass. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, collective, okay? All right, because look, you know this person, all right, they only focused on the material, okay? All right, yeah. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, collective, okay? I look, this person could have been focused on your resources, collective, okay? Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and this could be why they want to restore balance between you and them, Divine Feminine, Empress, Libra, Taurus energy, collective, okay? All right, yeah, collective, okay? Look, okay, look. King of Wands, everything else Sagittarius energy. So look, it can be a husband and wife. Please, Spirit, give us one for husband, wife in the collective energy. This is somebody's husband or wife. And please, Spirit, give us one. This could be a married couple. Give us one. Husband, wife in the collective energy. All right, thank you, Spirit. Bye. Okay, look at this. We got the Five of Wands, Jazz, Peace, I walk on. Okay, clarifying every zero Sagittarius energy, clarifying husband, wife collective. Okay, all right. So this could be somebody's husband or wife collective, yes, that was bringing you conflict. okay, that was bringing conflict your way, being a motherfucking backstabber, collective. But look, this person's heart broke that you unbothered, collective, okay? With this person, ooh, man. Damn. This ain't gonna be for everybody, collective, okay? But somebody could have got married to somebody in your family, okay? Because I just said, man, this person is heartbroken that you unbothered about them having, it could be a family with somebody you got family ties with, collective, okay? Yeah. And this motherfucking master manipulator still made the choice knowing that you was a truth dealer. And now this motherfucker's real uncomfortable because they feeling the boomerang effect behind this shit. Lord have mercy. Woo-wee. Yeah, collective, but look, all right, this is somebody's husband or wife that bringing your ass conflict. What? Yeah, Queen of Swords, leave between that Aquarius energy, okay? But look, you could have spoke the truth about this person receiving something. All right. Yeah, collective, okay? All right. You could have, damn, this ain't gonna resonate for everybody neither. You could have spoke the truth about somebody being a bagger or like some gold digger, okay, collective height, that ain't gonna be for everybody. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. But look, this person's ready to have a turning point for being a motherfucking thief, yes, and collaborating with these other people, collective, yes. I ain't look, this person's sick behind this. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? Because now somebody's coming forward speaking the truth about this partnership, collective, yes. 2-2, and now shit is in alignment, collective, and this is throwing some shit off balance for a motherfucker, collective. Yeah, why? Because it's coming together, 888 balance. Please, Spirit, give us one. It's coming together, 888 balance in the collective energy. All right. Man, motherfuckers is crazy. Please, Spirit, give us one. It's coming together, 888 balance in the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Boy, 8 of cups, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, energy, collective, clarifying. It's coming together, 888 balance. So look, collective, it's coming together for you, collective. All right, balance is being restored, and the motherfucker got to walk away. It's husband or wife that was bringing you conflict. Yeah, collective, all right? Because, oh, man, because whoever this backstabber is, collective, this motherfucker's heart broke that you unbothered. Whatever the fuck they did to stab you in the back, that shit didn't even phase you, collective, okay? Yeah, for somebody, this ain't gonna resonate for everybody, but somebody could have had a family with somebody that you got family ties with. It ain't gonna be for everybody. But look, this could be a family member or somebody you got a family dynamic with, collective, okay? That have family ties to the master manipulator that was involved in this bullshit, collective, yes, and somebody made this decision knowingly, collective. They knew that you was somebody that's a motherfucking truth dealer. Your deal's nothing but the truth, baby. Yeah. And this got a motherfucker uncomfortable. Why, collective? Because their ass is feeling the boomerang effect right now. Okay, look. And because they know that you confident in them being coached. Yes, collective, okay? Being coached by another motherfucker, by this master manipulator who is all surrounded. And now whoever says is trying to move on to calmer waters because they know it's time to elevate and close this cycle out. Okay, because look, the world card, collective, that's the end of the journey. Okay, all right, that's number 21 in the tarot deck. This is the last card. Okay, this is the end. Okay, yeah, collective, but look, it's coming together for you. 888 balance, and the motherfucker got to walk away. Jadu, walk on, okay? Yes, look, okay, Ace of Wands, that's the truth. Because look, you getting a passionate brand new beginning in life, collective, okay? And now this person want to try to come in with a new offer, collective, but look, you got your guard up when it's coming to this motherfucker. Cherry card, Cancer energy, okay? Yes, and look, you moving on. You hopping in the chariot, gone. All right, look, and this motherfucker ain't too happy about that. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, they in their feelings that some shit is getting laid to rest. Yeah. All right. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, collective, okay? But look, it's just destiny. It's just how it's supposed to be. All right? Shit. Okay. All right, let's get some states, signs, and initials, okay? Let's see who they are, where they at. Okay, yeah. All right, please, bro. Give us a few states, signs, and initials, okay? Where they are. Where they are. Where they at. Who they are. All right, shit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. Look. Okay. Somebody's the illest nigga in Nebraska. Okay. Somebody out there in Nevada. Okay. Down there in Louisiana. Okay. Yeah. We got the state of Massachusetts. Okay. Somebody in New Jersey. Okay. Yeah. All right. We got the state of Pennsylvania collective. Okay. Mississippi collective. All right. Yeah. Somebody in Kansas collective. Yes. All right. We got the state of Maryland. Okay. Yes. All right. New Mexico. Okay. Collective. All right. Somebody is up in Canada. Okay. Yes. We got the initial E. First, middle, last initial. We got a Libra involved in this shit. We got the state of Oregon. Could be significant. Oklahoma. Okay. Yes. Collective. I'm shit. Okay. All right, yeah, we got an Aries involved in this shit. The initial L, first, middle, last, initial air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius involved, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The initial F, first, middle, last, initial Iowa is significant. Michigan, significant. Missouri, significant. The initial J, first, middle, last, initial Minnesota, and Delaware at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, okay, all right, Janetta. Walk on with it, okay? Yes, all right, let's get some deeper clarification. But first, collective, you already know we're going to flex that intuition right here, right now, baby. Yeah, for the one time, okay? In one moment, we will have 3 pals. Lord, as soon as I get my shit together. All right, yeah. Starting when? Starting now, yep. We got pal 1, pal 2, pal 3. Oh, Lord, come on, 3, get your weight up. Okay, yeah. Pal 1, pal 2, pal 3. I need your answer, please, collector, please. In 3, 2, 2. Hey, where my tools at? I ain't asking where my tools are. Where my tools at? A had to pronunciate. All right. Okay. Where we at? Who got up at motherfucking 2? All right. Where we at? Who got up at 2 though? Okay. Where we at with that deuce? Okay. All right. Deanna got up at 2. Jazz got up at 2 as well. Okay. Kenya, walk on coming in there with that deuce. Okay. Yeah. All right. Where we at? Okay. All right. Stephanie got up her 2. Charlene with that 2. Okay. PDHW. WH2. Okay, yes, you got up your 2, 2, 1 for me and 1 for you. All right. Okay. All right. Please, Spirit, give us some deeper clarification. What else does the collective need to know right now when it's pertaining to this situation? Please, Spirit, give us some deeper clarification. What else does the collective need to know right now at this time? Damn. All right, thank you, Spirit. Shit. Okay. All right, well, first thing you need to know, collective, okay? All right, there's a little freak out here in this energy, collective, okay? That's making late night phone calls, yeah. And this bitch man got their hopes up high, okay? That they can break somebody up or get them divorced, Lord. Okay, but look, somebody's other half need to know it's a scam alert, please, when it's concerning this person with the long hair, don't care. Yeah, this auntie or somebody this auntie age, a woman between 35 and 49. Yeah, this person's the life of the party. Okay, she stays in bathrooms, okay? Yes, look, and there's a hacker involved in this shit, collective, okay? And look, okay, you on D&D, or you got this person on D&D, okay? This is a brother of yours, okay? Are you the brother, okay, with their little skinny ass? Or this is a little skinny old friend of yours, collective, okay? That see you living a new life, oh my God, and they are homeless, my Lord. Yeah, okay. But look, they know that you a good influence, collective, okay? Yeah, but this person is selfish, okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this sex fiend, okay? Lord have mercy. How you a selfish sex fiend? How are you a selfish Okay, all right, selfish sex fiend. Okay, that means that you only giving it to your person. Okay, yeah. All right, but look, they switched up on you. My lord, okay, yes, I ain't even though you're a master manifester, you can pull anything that you want because you pray collective. Yeah, all right. And look, somebody needs NA. They need to get out the drugs. All right, yeah, you could be ready to have a long conversation with somebody. Yeah, through text messages. Ah, man, hopefully not. That shit is a pain. I don't know, y'all. Let me cut these lights on. All right, that's enough of the moon. Okay. All right, because I know I did. I said I'd do some yes or no. All right. Okay. I will do some yes or no tarot. Okay. All I need is your zodiac sign and your question, please. Your zodiac sign and your question, please. All right. It can be something pertaining to the reading, or it can be something coming straight from your heart. Whatever it is, collective, please just don't let it be no bullshit. Please. Okay. Yes, I will be dealing a card to see how many readings we will be doing. Okay, I ain't like I ain't got much time, but hell, I ain't got all night. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay, and let's see. I ain't Spirit. How many we gonna do? Give us one. Ah, come on now, Spirit. We gonna do more than two. All right, then we got 8 at the bottom. Okay, so that's 10. All right, Spirit, give us one more. How many we gonna do? Be for real. Let me see what this is. All right, so look, y'all. Okay, 11. Okay, all right. So the first 11. All right. Hold on. Cole, look right there, Rainbow Warrior, where Cole is up under you. That's the last question. All right, we're gonna stop it right there at Cole. Okay. I don't know how many people threw it in, but let's see. Okay. I ain't okay. Okay. Dump it, man. Walk on. I ain't even see you slide up in this joint. Yes. Okay. I Voot. Okay. Voot's on deck. Okay. I Voot. Leo spirit needs a general. Okay. I what Voot need to know. Okay. Be aware of. Please, spirit. Voot. Leo. Let's get 5. Hold on. Did I even shuffle these motherfuckers? Hold on, Voot. Shit. Damn. I ain't even, that's why I was like, hold on, I ain't even shuffle. All right, now, okay, Voot, Leo, Spirit, okay, needs a general. All right, please, Spirit, let's get 5 for Voot. What they need to know, be aware of right now, give us 5, please. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, all right, Voot. Okay, shit. Okay, all right, you need an old general. Here we go. Okay, so look, we're gonna it's starting off with the 4 of swords. Okay, all right, so the 4 of swords talks about okay, you could be getting some rest and relaxation. A spirit could be asking you to rest up. Okay, yeah, because look, you got some victory and success on the way. Yeah, right now, star card during Aquarius season. Okay, yes, this victory that you ready to receive, okay, is going to be healing. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, because look, Two of Pentacles, okay, this is gonna throw something out balance for somebody's confidence. Queen of Wands, there was little Sagittarius energy, okay, all right, yeah. So you got to watch somebody around you because you celebrating, ain't everybody gonna be happy for you, okay? All right. Sometimes some victories are just meant for us sometimes, okay? All right. Where we at, okay? Okay, all right. Chanel, my dog. Pisces spirit, okay? All right. She wants to know what's coming in the next 6 months, general, okay? All right, Chanel. Pisces spirit, okay? She wants to know what's coming in the next 6 months, okay? General, okay? Let's give her 5, please. What can she expect? All right, thank you, spirit. All right. So look, Chanel. Okay, you want to know what's to come in the next 6 months, okay? Okay, so look, we got the Ace of Swords coming out first, okay? The very first thing that's gonna be coming in the next 6 months is clarity. Because the Ace of Swords does talk about receiving truth, okay? You're gonna be receiving truth about some conflict somebody was bringing your way, okay? All because you left them out in the cold. Yeah, Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Damn, and I got too many cards, okay? All right, something about a King of Cups. This could be a Scorpio or a water sign man. All right, yeah, but look, okay, Magician, Virgo, okay, this person you left out in the cold. All right, yeah, they're going to be trying to turn a vision into a reality, okay? I'm with the Magician. They could be trying to manipulate something, okay? That was done in the past. All right, Chanel. So you're gonna have to watch out for somebody, okay? All right. Yeah, somebody that you left out in the cold, you're gonna be receiving clarity about this person bringing you conflict because you quit fucking with them, okay? Yeah, okay. All right. They could have been doing magic on you since the past, okay? All right. Yeah. Okay. Who was that? Okay, Duppy man, loving light. Okay. Oregano oil burns must be working. Yeah, man, loving the man. You already know, man. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Appreciate that. All right. Okay. Selfish sex fiend is homeless. Too bossed up. Yes. Okay. All right. Hacker is the last name. Okay. All right. Yeah. Rainbow Warrior, walk on. I ain't even see you slide up in here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Two bossed up. Okay. Two bossed up. Libra spirit. Okay. All right. She wants to know. All right. What do I need to prepare for my move to Florida? Okay. All right. Two bossed up. Libra spirit. Okay. She wants to know what does she need to prepare for her move to Florida. Okay. All right. Please spirit give us 3. All right. Thank you, spirit. Okay. Okay, two bossed up. Okay, you wanted to ask the question. You asked the question. Okay, what do you need to prepare for your move to Florida? Okay, all right. So look, we got the 10 of Cups. Okay, prepare your family. Okay, because the 10 of Cups talks about family. Okay, prepare your family for this trip. Okay, all right. Yeah, because the 8 of Wands could talk about traveling. Prepare your family for this traveling. Okay, yes, I. Yeah, for what they gonna be investing their time into. Okay, yeah, all right. Just prepare your family. Have your family prepared. That's it. That's all you need to have to bossed up. Just have your family prepared, okay, for when you travel, okay? All right, yeah, okay, because it's gonna be worth the investment, okay? All right, that's right. Okay, Pam, Leo spirit. Okay, she needs old Jen. All right, please, spirit. Pam, Leo. Okay, she needs a general. What is it that she needs to know, be aware of right now, please, spirit? Give us 5. All right, thank you, spirit. Okay. All right. Okay, Pam. Okay, you just need old general, and here we go. Okay. All right, so we starting off with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Sagittarius energy could be significant. Okay. All right, but the Wheel of Fortune does talk about a turning point. Okay. Okay. There could be a turning point that's ready to happen. Okay, for you, Pam. All right. Yes. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, to where you're ready to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles showing up. Yes. All right. Oh, or look, there's ready to be a turning point, Pam. And look, you're gonna be able to gain something, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles talks about gain also. Yeah, okay, behind a cycle closing out. Okay, because there's a cycle ready to close out, Pam. Okay, yeah. For you, Queen of Wands, this is a fire sign female. Okay, so look, Spirit is telling you to remain confident, okay? Because you ready to receive a gift. There's a gift coming in for you. Okay. All right. Original, walk on with it, okay? I Verlinda, Cancer Spirit, okay? What's wants to know what's happening for her tomorrow. Okay, Verlinda, Cancer Spirit, okay, wants to know what's happening for her tomorrow, okay? All right, please, Spirit, let's give her 3. Verlinda, Cancer Spirit, she wants to know what's happening for her tomorrow. All right, please, Spirit, give us 3. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, thank you, okay? All right, so Valinda, you asked the question, okay? What's happening for you tomorrow, okay? All right, so look, we got the King of Wands, okay? All right, the King of Wands is a Leo or a fire sign man, okay? Could be significant, does not have to be, okay? But look, with the King of Wands talks about taking passionate action, taking bold action, okay? It's something that you're going to have to take some bold action on tomorrow, okay? Yes, all right? Even though it could be exhausting, okay? Yeah, with the 10 of Wands, whatever is this action is that you're gonna take tomorrow, okay, Valinda, it could be exhausting to you, okay, all right, or you could be feeling like you're taking on a lot, okay, yeah, but look, okay, it's gonna be worth it, okay, Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups talks about being swept off your feet, okay, all right, okay, you're gonna be able to kick your feet up afterwards, okay, all right, okay, is the energy that I'm feeling, all right. Okay, Rainbow Warrior, love and light. Okay, thank you for the cash app. Okay, and if you would like to drop a cash app on your dude, it is $ your favorite gangster. Cause I am. Yes, I am your favorite gangster, baby. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. Let's say walk on with it. Okay. Yes. I don't know why the hell the screen just skipped all the way down to the bottom. I don't know why the fuck it just did that. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Okay. Okay. Hi. Malice, is that how you say your name? Malice, okay. Love and light, okay. Appreciate that. Madame Rose, okay. Yes, Madame Rose. Every spirit wants to know who is hacking her phone. I shit, okay. Madame Rose, spirit, okay. Aries wants to know who is hacking her phone. Give us one, please, spirit. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, I am Madame Rose. You asked the question, okay, who is hacking your phone? All right, Four Wands, damn, okay. It could be another Aries, okay. The Four Wands, okay. The Four Wands is a third deacon Aries, okay. So a Aries with the birthday between the 10th and the 20th of April. All right, could be significant. Okay. All right. Yeah, but we got the Four Wands. Or it could be somebody in your community, okay, or somebody that you in a relationship with, okay? Because the Four Wands talks about relationship. Okay. All right. Okay. Chanel. What the hell? Well, I guess rules is rules. Okay, Chanel, my dog, Pisces spirit, okay? She said she needs a general for love, okay? Between her and the person on her mind, okay? All right, Chanel, Pisces spirit, okay? She needs a general in love, okay? For between her and the person on her mind. All right, please, spirit, give us 5. All right, thank you, spirit. A lot of pentacles, okay? So Chanel, okay? You just need old general for love between you and the person on your mind, okay? All right, so we starting this off with the 9 of Pentacles, okay? So the 9 of Pentacles talks about single, self-sufficient, okay? All right, so this could be you in this single, self-sufficient energy. This could be how this person seeing you. This is how you see this person, okay? Yeah. You could be sending them a message. This person sending you a message. This is you sending them a message, Chanel. Yeah. All right. Cause no, this is them, okay? All right, they sending you a message, okay? Cause they want to get you to invest some time, energy, and effort into them, Chanel. Yeah, cause they feeling left out in the cold from you, and they want some of that energy. All right. So I mean, a lot of pentacles. So it can be an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus could be significant. All right, Rainbow Warrior. Rainbow Warrior, Taurus spirit. You need an old general, and I got you, girl. All right, Rainbow Warrior, Taurus spirit. All right, she needs a general. Please, spirit, give her 5. What she need to know, be aware of right now. Please, spirit, Rainbow Warrior, Taurus spirit. Let's give her a general. What she need to know, be aware of. All right, thank you, spirit. Okay. All right, so Rainbow Warrior. You need a general, and I got one for you right here, okay? All right, so we're starting this off with the 3 of Swords, okay? The 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak, pain, okay? All right, so this could be you, okay, Rainbow Warrior? Okay, right now, you could be feeling heartbroken in your head, okay? Yeah, about taking action. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, because you know you need to take action. All right. This could be somebody that you're dealing with, okay? Yes, because look, This person knows that it's time to compromise. Okay. After juggling you. Okay. With the Two of Pentacles. All right. A Rainbow Warrior, for some reason, I feel like it's you. Okay. All right. But Switch said that it applies. Okay. All right. Southern Gal. Southern Girl Pisces Spirit. Okay. Wants to know, is Joshua and Trina going to reconcile? Okay. All right. Southern Gal Pisces Spirit. Okay. Wants to know, is Joshua and Trina going to reconcile? Please, Spirit, give us one. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, all right, Southern Girl, you asked the question. Okay, is Joshua and Trina going to reconcile? Okay, all right. Spirit is saying yes. Justice card, Libra energy. Okay, yes, all right, Southern Girl. Joshua and Trina is going to reconcile. Okay, all right, and yeah, you see the scales is balanced. Things is gonna be made fair between them. Okay, all right, so it's meaning they're gonna come to a common ground. Okay, all right, yeah. All right. Queen V. Okay. Queen V. Leo spirit. Okay. Needs a general. Okay. Incoming energy for February. All right. Queen V. Leo spirit. Okay. All right. She needs to know what the incoming energy for February is. Collective. Okay. Oh, collective. All right. Please, spirit. All right. Queen V. Leo. Okay. She needs to know the incoming energy for February. Let's give her 5. All right, somebody's gonna be trying to confuse you. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right, Queen V, you need a general. Okay. All right, for the incoming energy for February. Okay. And look, we got the Hangman coming out first. Okay. Hangman, Pisces energy. So, the Pisces portion of February could be significant for you. Okay. I think Pisces season starts, February 19th, 20th, something like that. Okay, yeah, Queen V. So Pisces season could be significant, okay? All right, but look, the Hangman talks about somebody being stuck, okay? All right, the incoming energy for February is somebody is going to be caught in the Hangman, okay? Yes, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Because you're going to receive some truth and clarity about this person trying to gain something off of you. Okay, yeah. It's motherfucker that was bringing conflict your way. Look, the Page of Swords, you gonna find out something about somebody, okay, in the month of February. This could be a Pisces, okay, of significance. All right, yeah. Okay, all right. PDH, PDWH. I don't know why the fuck I keep saying PDH. Okay, IPDWH. Leo Spirit wants to know, is Keith a catfish? Okay, IPDWH. Leo Spirit wants to know, is Keith a catfish? All right, please, Spirit, give us one. I think it's Spirit. Okay, IPDWH. Okay, you want to know, is Keith a catfish? Okay, all right. Spirit is saying no with the 5 of Swords. Okay, all right. Keith is not a catfish. All right, okay. Because look, the 5 of Swords talks about doing whatever it takes. So Keith will do whatever it takes to prove to you that he's not a catfish. Okay, all right. But yeah, Spirit saying no. Keith ain't a catfish. And people with the name Keith usually ain't gonna catfish with the name Keith. Okay. All right. Okay. Shout out to Keith. All right, Cole. Pisces Spirit, okay, wants to know, what is coming this week, okay? I Cole, Pisces spirit, okay? All right, she wants to know what's coming in this week. I Cole, Pisces spirit wants to know what's coming in this week. Please, spirit, give a story. All right, thank you, spirit. Okay, I Cole. Okay, you want to know what's coming in this week? Okay, and I got 3 for you. Okay, so we starting off with your energy. Okay, the high priestess. Okay, all right. So you know, you got a feeling. Okay, you got a feeling that this week, when it's something involving a family member, more Pisces energy. Okay, yeah, you gonna find out something. It's something that you're gonna find out this week about a family member that you already had a feeling about. Okay, all right. So it's something going on with a family member. Okay, all right, Cole, and this is something that your intuition was already on point about, but you actually gonna be finding out about it this week. Okay, all right. Okay, is that the end of the road? Okay, all right. Well. Yep. We done reached the end of the road, y'all. Okay. All right. I do appreciate y'all coming in, fucking with me. Okay, y'all. And for anybody that dropped a question, okay. All right. After that, man, damn. Okay. All right. Just catch me on the next one. Other Penny, what going on? Shamika slid up in the building. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I really do appreciate y'all, everybody sliding in, y'all. Okay. All right. Who am I? I am the spiritual gangster. If you just so happen to be new to me, like, share, subscribe to me, please. Okay. Yeah. If you just so happen to be cool with me, though. Oh, boy. My dog. My girl. Like, share, subscribe. And if you're a motherfucking op, go ahead and motherfucking watch. Peace.